did you listen to Zacari's and Isaiah Rashad?
Who?
Hey, y'all are good to go.
Oh, well.
All good?
We might as well clap that in. Or I might as well clap that in.
Jordan Lucas about to rap as Roe and Wade as the fetus.
Jonah Lucas is so ass.
Oh my god.
No, he's not ass, but. Ow, fuck.
Why did we do it a nigga like that, man?
What is it with Jonah Lucas? I just don't.
I don't know. I think it's just too much. Like, he's trying to be like a superhero. Be like, bruh, just rap, nigga. Stop it.
I don't know. I forgot which song. The little "I'm Not Racist" song was very powerful though. Like,
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool to have one of those, but when you try to make an album worth 15 of those motherfuckers, you like, all right, bro.
I like the song Cole he did, but
I don't know.
that's because Cole was on it.
Yeah, and you could put a superstar in your shit. We gonna listen, you know, but I don't know. Anyways, so let's do this.
So
Let's do this. Get the sleep out your eyes. Get your last yawn in.
yeah, I'm gonna have to do that real quick.
Okay, get that out. Clear your throat.
And we are back.
Get you a little swig of water.
What is this called?
This will be episode number 16, and it is the return. But hold up. We've been going for like a month. We ain't even gonna do an intro, and that's how you do that?
Yeah, it kind of slipped out my hand.
Just kind of smack that shit. Okay. So are we good? Like,
We are golden.
golden
Hours.
platinum,
Nah, I don't know about platinum.
diamond?
Yeah, maybe diamond.
All right. I think that's as high as it get. Yeah. When you sell a shit ton of records, you go diamond.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
It's not. Yeah, platinum's the
Platinum is when you,
second highest.
yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Welcome back,
We are back in this.
bitch.
Yes, sir.
It is the Generational Gap Podcast. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Chris,
I'm DeAndre.
and we've been going for quite some time. Last episode,
I've been going through something. 300. Wait, what did he say? 1,865 days. I've been going through something.
that is the correct quote.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Um,
But we've been gone for like
quite
3 weeks.
Yeah, no,
Been
4
going
weeks.
through something. 4 weeks.
Yeah.
We've been going through something.
Me and John held it down when you was gone 1 week. Then we took off the next week.
No, okay, 1 week John had COVID. The next week I was gone. And then the following week we went on vacation.
Nope.
No?
Because
me and you did one
me and John did one,
following week,
and then
got
fucking
COVID.
the next day he found out he had COVID. Had me at the house spooked,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and I had to
okay.
test. And then the following week we just skipped it because he had COVID.
No, I didn't get COVID till like Wednesday.
Okay, but I was still locked in this room with your COVID having ass.
Yeah, Saturday to Wednesday is a good gap.
Yeah,
Is it?
Listen, it sounds good. That's all.
it does. And then we went to Mexico.
Oh, don't say like we just purely went to Mexico. We went on a cruise.
We went to Mexico.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just kind of sounds weird.
Why?
Why would we be going to Mexico?
We went on a family trip to Mexico for this guy and my niece, and for graduation. You graduated high school, G. Let's give it up, right?
You know something else I'm just more excited to talk about?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm 18 and we don't have to sugarcoat shit.
That's true.
That's a lot. There's so many more conversations to be had now.
That's true. I mean, we still have to worry about family members watching this going, yo, for real.
Yeah, but
we can handle that on our own. But
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no more
there's no more
incrimination.
sugarcoating shit. Now you can really,
Yeah.
like, I know there's some stories I said that, like, I had to beat around the bush a little bit. Because just for the fact that I wasn't of age. But now we could definitely get you all definitely get the full gist of shit, not just
Yeah.
beating around the bush. Like,
Yeah.
here's something I remember. Y'all remember, if you do watch this, remember when I was talking about some shit I lost that was worth like $60? I lost 2 eighths that day. That shit was so painful.
But we couldn't talk about it like that.
And you know what he wanted to tell me later on that day? That some crackhead probably found that and I made his day.
Yeah. That's most definitely even better than a crackhead, a pothead.
Yeah.
He probably found him, was like, bruh, I was just ran out and just found 2 eighths sitting on the ground. Cold. Oh well. I mean, shit happens, man. What you gonna do?
Yeah, I still think about that shit though.
Do y'all feel violated when that happens?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro, I opened a pack of cigarettes, pulled one out,
Yeah.
got in the car, and it fell out of my pocket
Right.
because I was wearing sweat shorts.
Yep.
Got to the house like
Yeah.
somebody found my shit.
And they enjoyed it.
They did.
They enjoyed it that much
Even
more
though
because
it's
they
only
didn't
$10.
pay for it.
Because when they opened the pack and saw one missing, they knew at that point that you had fucked up.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't like somebody just didn't want these. It was like, oh, shit,
They
this shit
lost
fell.
them.
Come up.
Yeah. Yeah, it is some cold shit.
Yeah. But that was just one of the things I can remember from the top of my head. That was like, I didn't sugarcoat the fuck out of that because I forgot what I said, but I was all like, shit doesn't even sound right. Like, I think I said I lost. I forgot what it was, but
You just said you lost something important to me.
yeah. Yeah. I lost something very dear to my heart.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That's cool. So how's it feel to be 18?
Just like John said, nothing changed. I just can go to jail now.
Yes, that's it.
That's really it. Like,
That's
you can't, I mean, you can get a tattoo legally now, but
I know.
yeah, that's it. And what else? You can't, there's no fucking difference in turning 18.
Nah.
Maybe when you turn 21, oh yeah. Nah.
I don't know. Turning 21, then again, it's like, oh, okay, I can turn up legally.
Yeah. What was stopping me? Like, there's nothing else stopping me.
Tell you something. People turn 21 and be like, I want to go to a bar. I don't think anybody understands.
Bars are expensive as fuck.
Fuck
Are they?
expensive. What kind of a deep, dark place a bar is? You know, no? Like, so you have to understand that there's some people in there who can't do shit with their day until they hit the bar. Like, the bar is home. Like, we've seen TV shows like Cheers.
Oh yeah.
Motherfuckers walk into Cheers bar and they be like, hey, Norm. It's like, bro, like, he gets more of a welcome at the bar than he gets at home.
Yeah.
So the point I'm trying to make is like, there's some people, we live near a bar, and I'm not going to sit here and put the name out there, but there's some motherfuckers in there that, like, I see the same cars parked in that bitch every day. And yesterday, it's near a donut shop. Yesterday at 7 a.m., I'm getting my coffee to go to work, and I see a motherfucker come outside of the bar using their phone. I said, bro, what the fuck are you doing at the bar at 7 a.m.? So
There's nothing.
understand that the bar is not the place you want to be. Like,
Maybe
people,
a club.
the club is definitely, that's different, because that's a place.
Because a bar is just some place where it's like, it's just in the middle and everybody is like just serving drinks.
You serving drinks to a bunch of people who are like, I don't want to go home. I'd rather
Or
be
just
with this glass of
sad
alcohol.
fucks.
Yeah. And I'm not giving everybody who be at a bar a hard
yeah,
time.
Yeah. I'm not saying that.
Some
but
people go to a bar after work to have a beer or two or whatever the case, but there are some people who live at the bar.
Like, you see the motherfucker, the dude in the fedora hat at the corner of the bar.
Yeah.
The suspicious ass dude.
Or if you have a tab at the bar that doesn't end at the end of the night, it usually ends when you get your paycheck. There's a rabbit hole that you've traveled down that it's going to be hard for you to get out of. Like, if your bar tab goes till next Friday,
Because the motherfucker know you finna be there.
don't worry about it. You ain't going nowhere. This one's on me. You can pay me on Friday.
You probably know the bartender personally.
Yeah. Bartender got a tab that goes back a week and a half. That's all right. What's today? Wednesday? Oh, yeah. You can pay me on Friday.
It's payday. It's pay week.
That's rough. But yeah, fuck 21, fuck 18. Everything, nothing really changes but the date. You know, again, you have some, it's adulthood in society's eyes and all this extra shit. But what does it really boil down to?
I feel like the coldest part about a birthday is that you will never get as much love as you do on your birthday.
Really?
Like, yeah, cause it's just weird because you know who you talk to on a daily basis, and then when your birthday come around or some little significant event, now you have 20 new motherfuckers texting you happy birthday and shit. And like, kind of, I guess it's still respectful.
It's not. I wouldn't call it love. I would call it more or less like some of your friends might. I mean, if somebody keeps up with the fact that it is your birthday, cool. That's a respectful. That's dope.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I'm pretty bad with birthdays, to be honest with you.
I am too.
I don't know birthdays. Like I couldn't tell you a lot of birthdays. I could tell you my kids' birthdays. I could tell you my wife's birthday, and that's where it ends. I forget my birthday. My birthday happens to come like 4 days after a holiday that you just can't forget. And even then, like I'll wake up in the morning. If it wasn't for mom going, tomorrow's your birthday, I'd be like, oh, word? Oh, shit, it is. I'll be forgetting.
Your birthday is kind of annoying because it's right next to Father's Day.
Yeah.
So your Father's Day / birthday present is coming.
I don't like that.
I didn't like that. That shit happened.
Like the grouping.
That shit happened
gifts.
to me this year with my graduation, my 18th, and that was like the most weakest shit ever.
Now you know how your sister feel.
Oh well,
she's got the Christmas birthday.
I remember I think it was Pia. She was all she was like, I forgot her present. Mom was just like, it's okay, just wrap it up for Christmas. Like, fuck. I'd be so bad.
Cold-blooded.
I need 2 of them, which just because it's 2 different, just because it's a couple weeks apart doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah, throw 2 gifts in one and give them to me, but don't give me one gift and go, hey, this is birthday
for both.
/ like, yeah, all right, okay.
Yeah, that's the weakest
That's what
shit
we're doing,
ever.
huh? Let's get into some topics, and the first one I have is I don't know how I started to think about this, but the love and hate relationship of public transportation.
I mean,
because we got the pros and the cons, and the cons outweigh the pros.
Do it?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, when I was taking the bus like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
It was more or less like because at some buses you would have like crackheads and shit just acting out, and it's like, bro, like, come on. But then you have some chill bus rides where it's just like literally nothing's happening. It's just people trying to get where they need to go.
You forget that sometimes you talking about, first of all, on a route during the day, like you on your way to school.
Okay, that's
dumb
true.
Motherfuckers ain't awake that early.
That's true.
You know, that's way too early for them to be up. So you ain't dealing with no dumb motherfuckers.
You know, crackheads actually like stay up.
Oh yeah, well they still getting their shit off.
Yeah.
But they winding down.
Yeah.
That's like their bedtime.
Oh yeah, morning time is their bedtime.
Yeah,
if they took the shit the night before.
Yeah. They going. Man, it might be time to go to sleep. But yeah, fuck public transportation, bro. Like, yeah, it's dirty as shit. It stank. But you also have to think, on the other hand, if you live in the middle of the fucking country, do you have public transportation? Like, you have to take a taxi to get someplace?
Like, I feel like public transportation in the middle of the country would be so ass because it's like, it's probably one bus stop for a couple miles.
Right. Like, you still walking hella far just to get to the bus.
Yeah, and probably have to walk even farther to get to your next stop.
Yeah. But, I mean, again, here in the Bay Area, it's like we have so much public transportation. You go, okay, well, yeah. You can get to where you want to go. And I think me and John was talking about this on something. And we was basically getting into like, you ain't got no excuse to not get to a job because you got buses and all this shit around here to get to where you got to go. But it is a pain in the ass.
It is. I think more. I remember I had to take a bus route where I had to get off like one bus, catch another one, get off that one, take that one, take BART, take another bus, and then I was there. I was like, yo.
Yeah, that's like, rough.
It was a lot.
That is. And to think about the time that you have to space that out.
Oh yeah, like that is something I would give as a fat ass con. That shit takes forever. Yeah. When we used to live in Hayward or whatever, and I had to fucking take the bus from there to school, that shit took like an hour and a half.
Right.
I had to be up like at 6.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
So it's fucked up, but it is one of those things that if like, yo, you got no other way to do it,
You still have a way to do it.
yeah, straight up.
It's not the most glamorous way.
No, for sure. But, then again, with the fucking gas prices the way they are, it's like, shit, you might as well use the bus.
Shit, gas prices been dropping. They dropped when we was gone.
I was just telling John and Pops about this. I was at the fucking gas station down the street. As I was pulling up, I was like, oh, let me get some coffee.
All right.
Right? Let me give me some coffee. I'll put some gas in the car. I'm not looking at the price. And we've been gone so fucking long, right?
Yeah.
We was on vacation for a quick minute. I ain't been paying attention to none of that shit because we was not driving. We was on a fucking cruise ship. So I'm not really in the whole swing of shit. I fuck around and pull up to the gas pump, put my motherfucking money in there. I look over. I'm at $15 and I got 2 gallons. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding around here. 2 gallons. It just hit 2 at 15. I was like, what the fuck is that? I put $50 and I got 7 gallons. And I was like, this is utterly fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
So how much would it cost to fill up a bus? And you putting your little $2 in there, that ain't paying for shit. That's paying for literally
The next stop.
maybe. Fuck. And I mean, okay,
I'm
so
trying to think about that.
$2 in a bus.
And I asked one of my friends from school. That shit didn't go up either. It's still $1.
Really?
Or like I think it's $1.50 or some shit. But when you give them $1, they're gonna accept $1.
In San Francisco, you ain't even got to pay the motherfuckers.
Really?
So many motherfucking bus drivers, bro, like, what do I care if you don't pay? Just don't try to hit me or assault me.
Basically.
They didn't put up plexiglass in front of the motherfucking on the Muni because these cats get assaulted for trying to really get at somebody stale. Like, hey, pay your fare. And a motherfucker just go upside your head like, fuck you, man. I ain't paying shit. So now it's kind of like, bro, just get on the bus and go because nobody wants to argue with you.
Well, honestly, shouldn't the state be paying for that? Or whoever, the government be paying for that shit?
Bro, that's a lot of shit. Like other countries, they do a lot of shit for their citizens and...
Well,
us here, we gotta pay for shit.
I think I brought this up. Isn't college in the United Kingdom free? It is.
I don't know. My stance has always been on college is like, if you want your economy to boom, put more money in the pockets of people. How do you put more money in the pockets of people? Let them affordably raise their education level and their career level to where they're making more money and putting more money into the economy. How do you do that? Let them fucking go to school for free, man.
Like good schools, because I guess we have Chabot out here or whatever, but...
Yeah, or you got DeVry, but even if you sitting here like paying for DeVry for a shitty education, like What kind of shit is that? I mean, you can tell people are willing to put themselves in a fucking economical hole in order to raise their education level so that they can do something. So that person has some fucking potential.
Yeah, they don't want me no bum.
Right. So why are you charging them an arm and a fucking leg to do so? And then you get out of DeVry and you can't find a fucking job because most of these places are going, you went to where? Well, I went to the place that I could afford. Oh, yeah, that ain't good enough.
That ain't shit.
So you still working at McDonald's trying to pay off a DeVry loan.
Yeah, I mean...
It's crazy as fuck.
College is a scam.
Medicare, I mean, fuck, bro. You want the people to be healthy. You want the motherfuckers to live long, thrive, spend money for as long as they possibly can, work for as long as they possibly can, but you going to charge them for health care?
Oh, yeah, I did see that. There's a fight on that right now, currently.
There's a fight on everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Similarly to Roe versus Wade being overturned yesterday.
That was like about the abortion shit, right?
Yes. So in every state, like John said, John is basically the red states that go, because I'm not going to sit here and be really fucking ignorant about it. I know John knows more. You want to take the floor on that and let us know exactly?
Yeah, because banning abortions is crazy.
I mean, is it crazy?
How is it not?
We had a conversation earlier where it's basically like there should be some type of the same way of gun laws. Like everybody's getting on this gun shit. You shouldn't sell guns. Nobody should have a gun. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. But should we be for surely making sure that people with guns are safe somebody looks into these motherfuckers to make sure they can have a gun and they not nuts.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, absolutely. Same thing for an abortion. Yeah, it should still be legal, but at the same time, loose Mary shouldn't be able to go and just be like, you know what? I was fucking with this dude and he nutted, so I'm gonna have an abortion. Like, you know, it's not that simple.
Right.
Like any type of sexual abuse or things like that, where you know somebody has been taken advantage of,
right, victimized and shit.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden they gotta have a baby by some fucking perv or pedophile or whoever. Like, you have to have that child. Like, what kind of shit is that? And who is the government to tell them that that's the case? But again, you know, there's an argument that could go on for days and days about some people think like, yo, it's a life. Excuse me. And it's true.
It is, I guess.
But at the same time, you're going to bring that life in and have them.
Right. You're going to give that life a shittier life.
Right.
Because it's not on your own. You not like, you're making the choice for yourself, but the choice is basically getting stripped from you.
I saw a very good point that somebody made. It was very blanketed, kind of general, but it made a good point where it was like, you are anti-abortion, but you ain't anti-poor, anti-immigrant, whatever the fuck. Like, in other words, you're anti-abortion, but then once that kid is born and he's poor or had bad health or is an immigrant or is a different race than you, all of a sudden that motherfucker's your enemy.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is a good point. I know it's very general and very blanketed, but at the core of that statement, it's true. A lot of the people who are anti-abortion are like, you know, some haters on, oh, you're not from this country, you're not my race, you're not my religion, you're not this, you're not that, you don't align 100% with me, then fuck you. It's like, well, check it out. You know what I mean? So,
right.
I don't know. I don't want to get too political on this podcast, but that was...
We're already doing it. It's too late.
No, but it's an important issue that we...
No, it is. It's I seen it the other day. I seen how it got, what's it called, but...
It was yesterday.
Oh, yeah, yesterday. But I'm just... I don't know. Like, you can't... I don't know. That's something we would need a female on here for.
We for sure could. Yeah. That would be helpful.
And just like really get their view on it and their opinion and how
I
they
talked to
look at
my
it.
female coworkers.
What'd they say?
They went on to say, like, how dare these men who are making the laws, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
How dare y'all tell me what I can and can't do with my body? Which is like the argument for the woman, right? Like, I get it.
Yeah.
Like, nobody should be able to tell you what you can and can't do with your body. And then she put it in like a different perspective of have another man tell you that you can't buy a gun for yourself.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you can't have those. Like, nothing.
Yeah.
Like, we voted, you guys aren't allowed to have guns no more.
Right.
I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So that it is a point, man. It's definitely a point. And I feel it. Again, the same way they have the gun argument, though, is like, not everybody can have a gun. You know, if you've done some ill shit in your past, you are now at a point where you can't have a gun or legally own one.
But I think that's where, like, the gun and abortion thing kind of separate.
Yeah.
Because anyone who's been convicted, like, you know, convicted felons, like, yeah, you've made your choices, so
you've made your choices.
Yeah, we're gonna judge you off your past.
Yeah.
That doesn't say that somebody who hasn't had a bad record, like somebody with a clean record, can just go get one and be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna change the way I function now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I have a clean record, but I'm gonna go do something manly with a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there is some option. Crazy motherfuckers like, oh, okay,
that's true.
This is completely movie based, but you've seen those movies where they look up the dude and he's like, he has a clean ass record. Why is he doing that?
Right.
Like, there's still some crazy.
Yeah, he got pushed to a point or whatever. Right. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I do get with that. I just think like there's, just to put it blatantly, there's just some dumb motherfuckers out there who shouldn't have kids.
Off the top.
Okay,
Off the top.
Fuck, there's people from my school that watch this, but there's this thought.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm trying to say.
There's this thought.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Who got, you know,
Yeah.
and I was sitting there like, yo.
Yeah.
And like the whole world was shocked. And like, I was all like, is she gonna get rid of the motherfucker or what?
Right.
But it was just like crazy. Like, yo, like she's actually, that's the things inside her. What's her choice? The ball's in her court.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. Like, and again, if you see the type of person that is, and you already know the decision she's gonna be making, right? So the baby's gonna have a rough life. It's gonna have a hard time adapting to society.
And your mama ain't gonna love you. Your daddy ain't gonna love you.
Right, and you're gonna have all these speed bumps in the road, and then you're gonna have a hard time, and you're gonna create that, you know, that narrative. That, you know, I don't really want to go too stereotypical, but you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
And then it's all because, you know, at the end of the day, we could sit there and draw back to the point of like, oh, well, abortions ain't legal. So there, you have to have some fucking ideas of like, yeah, this is not going to be a good move for me to have this baby, and it's not going to be a good thing for society. Because again, you know, we could talk this abortion shit of, oh, don't have an abortion, that's a real life. But then when this life can't really make it, and it needs to,
or and end up on the street in 20 years and shit,
or it needs government assistance, you're gonna be sitting there bitching about it. Yo, they shouldn't be giving out welfare to these motherfuckers. Like, what, these motherfuckers? One of these motherfuckers was the person that you wanted born into this world, even though people weren't really sure about how that was gonna work. Again, long conversation. We could do this all day, but I just don't think this is just one of those America things.
Yeah.
And it is what it is, man. You know where we at.
Yeah.
Let's soften this.
Yeah, I'm about to say, we're kind of on some serious
Is
shit.
Gohan the most powerful Z fighter?
Where did that come from? And no.
No?
No. That was like, I know you don't watch anime, but that was a really dumb question.
All right, well, start. First of all,
that was really dumb.
I need to stop where you at right there. We need to pause and let you know that you got me fucked up.
That was like, did you just ask me in Dragon Ball Z?
That is correct.
Goku's son.
Is Gohan the most powerful Z fighter?
He has the most potential.
Is he the most powerful?
No.
He's not?
No.
Really?
Bro, no.
Argue that point.
Vegeta will work the fuck out of Gohan.
Okay.
Bro, Gohan, okay, Gohan is one of my favorite characters because fucking Cell, Teen Gohan when he was fighting Cell, that was like, but no, fucking Goku will work Gohan, Vegeta will work Gohan. I almost can tell you that fucking, what's her name will work Piccolo will damn near work Gohan.
What?
Bro. Piccolo's that nigga.
There's another movie coming out, so I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, it's about Gohan. It's about Gohan.
That is correct, and it is the proof in the pudding that he is the most powerful Z fighter. But I wanted to get your opinion because I know you're up on this more. I stopped watching Dragon Ball Z a while back, but trust me, there was a long period of time where midnight, Sundays, Toonami, motherfuckers had to be there with their shit rolled up, ready to go. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't do that to me. Don't you do that.
I get what you're saying.
You weren't around back then.
I wasn't.
Okay, so don't do that.
And you're not around to watch this.
Nope.
Now.
Nope. But again, I still read shit.
Yeah.
I follow shit.
Yeah.
I have a lot of things I got to do. I can't be me staying up at midnight takes some real fucking talent.
There is no more
midnight. I understand.
Yeah, there is
but
no
what I'm
more
saying is that it's harder for me to put my time into anime. You know what I mean? Like, it's not as easy.
Why'd you say it like that? What's so wrong
with
anime?
Nah, there's nothing wrong
Why'd
with
you say it like that?
Because there's things I gotta get to, bro. I don't have a lot of free time.
Yeah.
And when I do have it, then there's other things I want to do. I gotta be careful with my shit.
Yeah.
So that's it. I ain't saying nothing about anime. I fuck with it, man. But, you know, I'm just saying the movie's coming out, and I wanted to get your opinion because I know you know.
I do want to watch that movie though.
Yeah. They were talking about when it's finna drop. And I was like,
It's
okay.
like August or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, some shit like that. But nah, I do want. They do need to release a new Dragon Ball Z game though. That whole little Fighter Z shit was so weak.
Well, I mean, you know. I just needed a quick opinion, man. I don't want to make this a big anime discussion. I just needed that because to me, when I was watching it, those were some talking points. You know what I mean?
Like Gohan,
he was on his way up.
Yeah, I mean, okay, and then they made him fall off because after basically the Cell Saga, he just sat there studying and shit because Goku was dead, and then Majin Buu came around and he had to train again, and he got stronger again. But then after Majin Buu, back to studying. So
people will call this a nerdy conversation and shit like that, but I want to explain to people why Dragon Ball Z of all of them.
Dragon Ball Z is the most like show Dragon Ball Z to any black folk you know that you fuck with, and they will be 100% on board with it.
Nah, that's not true.
Nah,
I've tried.
What?
Yeah, I've tried. Some of my partners are just like, man,
what?
The fuck out of here with this.
I did. I think I seen the Twitter poll, or it was like, what's the best anime for black folks on Twitter, and everybody just said Dragon Ball Z, just period.
Well, here's why I like Dragon Ball Z.
Here's why I like it.
Here, I'm gonna give you an example, and this is something that I caught up with Dragon Ball Z later, like after a couple of, after me being introduced to it and everything. The time passes in this cartoon. It's an anime, but it's a cartoon at its core. Time passes. It's always moving forward.
Yeah.
So Goku, when I started on Dragon Ball, Goku is a child.
Yeah.
He grows up. The next series, he's a little older. He grows up. He's had a child. He grows up. His child has had a child. His enemy has had a child. Then his enemy becomes his folk. Things keep moving, and there's a constant time lapse that they keep up with. If you watch other cartoons, like The Simpsons was one of my first cartoons I could say. Bart Simpson has not aged a day. You see what I'm saying? And it's been on the air for like 30 years.
Yeah. But okay, you try. That's kind of different.
I understand, but what I'm trying to say is like, as for a cartoon to have like a timeline and actually grow, that's dope.
I guess it would call it. I guess you could classify it as a cartoon too.
It is. It's drawn. It's a cartoon. I mean, I know anime is like the correct definition of anime might not be just a cartoon, but it is a cartoon because it is drawn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I always thought about that shit, like looking at the end, like looking at cartoons was so dope, but just imagine making that shit. Like imagine having to draw the same picture, just moving the hand because they're waving it. Like I don't know, like there's just some shit I'll be sitting there like, bro, this shit will probably take so long. And
I mean, it probably does. Just like Invincible, that's why it takes so long.
I don't have no patience for those shit like that. Like,
no,
I couldn't do not like. Kudos to the motherfuckers who do work on that shit, but like, I just think about like just the hand. I use that for example, like waving a hand. You're gonna have to use draw the same picture, how many times just to show the hand going back and forth. That's just some simple shit. Now imagine a fucking fight.
Yeah, I don't know everything. Don't claim to, but I know the drawing of a wave is actually kind of simple because you draw the arm this way, you draw it this way, and then the in between is like a program that's basically goes from one point to another. So you basically taken that joint and made it go from this point to another. So it's automated. But I'm not saying that this shit don't take patience. Like you just said, your point is completely valid. There's a lot of patience you know what I mean? Yeah. Just like any Disney animated movie. We talking about a cartoon. When we talk about CGI shit, like Pixar, shit.
Fucking like.
I know they have some automation and shit, but I'm just saying that shit has to take patience. And then you got to fucking voice it over too.
Yeah, you ever realize like we kind of have a fat W to our name just for the shit we get to see.
What you mean?
Like we're in the era when we just seen 3 Spider-Mans on the same fucking screen.
Hell yeah.
Like you feel me? Like,
bro, Spider-Man was such a shithead when I was little. Like it was a TV show and the motherfucker couldn't do shit. He was just running around on the street. He couldn't swing.
Right.
He just ran around. I was like, but it still looked dope.
Right.
So it was like, oh, that's really Spider-Man on the real TV instead of in the comic book. But yes, we watch Spider-Man do all kinds of many shit at this point.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we is kind of, like, motherfucker, we have, I was just about to say something, but we about to have flying cars. Or China got flying cars.
You know the Jetsons. John, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you find out what the date of the Jetsons was set in? Because the Jetsons had it to where we was living in the sky, riding around in flying cars, and if I'm not mistaken, like a year or two ago was like the fucking year that we were supposed to be in the Jetsons era. So I don't know how long it's gonna take for flying cars, but the flying cars I've seen on TV look like fucking small planes.
Yeah.
With big ass wings and shit like that. And I'm like, bro, we're not even close.
It's 2062.
2062?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then it was Back to the Future. That's it. Back to the Future, when Marty jumped into Back to the Future 2, and it was in the forgot the name of the fucking town. That's like my favorite movie. How am I forgetting the name of whatever?
Whatever.
Back to the Future 2. Marty goes into the future, and the year on the flux capacitor was fucking like 2019, 2020.
Talking about Hill Valley.
Hill Valley. Thank you. What was the year? Because again,
Oh shit.
the point that you just made while John looks that up is like, yeah, we got flying cars, but they're ass.
I didn't mean it just like that. I just mean it like we just have so much shit that you gotta take a step back. Like we got VR sets.
That's true.
We got shit where you just put on your head. You could be not be somewhere different, but you and the whole ass other.
That's true.
Like,
what is it, John?
Well, there's multiple dates, right? You're talking about, is it the 1985 date or the 1955 date?
No, the future date. When he goes into the future.
Okay.
It's like 20 something. Yeah, 58 was when his mom tried to rip his pants off. That was ill.
I never watched Back to the Future.
Okay.
2015.
2015. Yeah, so it was like 7-8 years ago.
Nowhere close.
Not even close.
Nowhere
And they was
close.
flying around in cars and shit, right?
Yeah, we're nowhere close.
Here's what I want to give it up for Back to the Future, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of a dose. So Back to the Future, his partner makes a time machine. He's a mad scientist.
Well, I know the story behind it.
But here's the ill part about the first Back to the Future. He goes back, and his mom falls in love with him because she don't know. He goes back to when his mom was a teenager, and she meets him and goes, "Oh my God, this cat is so fine. I love this dude. I'm gonna marry him," not knowing that in the future that's her son.
Right.
And now he's going, "What the fuck?" And his dad is a nerd, so he's got to get his dad up to speed of like, "Bruh, you have to make this woman fall out of love with me and into love with you so that I can exist in the future."
Damn.
Crazy, like for real. You know what I mean? So that's, I think all that extra shit was like, damn, that's ill. Like, it's Back to the Future is one of my top 5 favorite movies.
I could talk about like time travel all day. Like you just opened up a whole new door in my fucking
Off top, that's what I mean. I think that's why we love that movie when it came out. That's why it went so far.
There's so much shit about time travel that don't make sense, but it do.
Mm-hmm.
Like okay. If someone was to go back, if someone in the future was to go back into this time,
Yeah.
what came first? Like, there's so many questions to be answered and just to think about. Like,
I don't even know what you mean. What came first?
Because he traveled back to this time, right?
Yeah.
So in all other timelines, he has to come back to. He's there. So what came first? Him like traveling through time, or him being here?
Oh shit! You'd have to
That's what
illustrate
the
that for
fuck
me.
I'm saying.
You on some multiverse shit?
No, it's not even on the multiverse shit. It's some dudes right here. This dude over here. Okay, look. This dude right here just found out time travel. He wants to go back to this day in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
He goes back, but in all other timelines, he's also there. In all other timelines, because he went back.
Yes.
So what came first? His man making the time machine, or him traveling back?
Oh, who knows?
Because technically we're in real time.
Yeah.
But he was in future time and he came back. So what really came first?
I like it.
That's what I'm saying. You can't, like, this fucks with my head way too much. I don't even want to think about it.
But that's when Steven Spielberg made the movie. He was on some similar shit to where he was like, okay. I mean, he went back farther to where Back to the Future 2, Marty was alive, but it was in 2015. The movie was set in 85. So they actually went and said, okay, so if Marty is this age now, when we make Back to the Future 2, how old is he going to be? How old is his parents going to be? And he actually he doesn't meet himself. Yeah, he does meet himself and his parents at that age that they are in 2015. So it fucks up timelines because as we've seen in movies where they jump into the futures and past, if you fuck up
the butterfly effect.
Yeah, exactly. So when his mom met him and fell in love with him, he had a picture that he ran into the future with. His picture of him and his brother and sister started disappearing. It started erasing itself because it was like, damn, my mom doesn't even want to be with my dad. So how would we be made? Mm-hmm. And he had a limited amount of time. And I thought that shit was ill. But like, that's the point you're trying to make of like, what comes first? How does it work? How can you fuck that future up? All that shit. Like, time travel is some ill shit to make a movie about.
Well, I just remember, like, the pencil effect. Like, there's one example in the movie where literally he moved the pencil from here to here.
Yeah.
And so much shit changed.
Right.
Well, not, like, drastically, but, like, you've seen subtle differences. Like, I think something didn't happen at school that day. Like, somebody's name was changed just because of how a pencil was moved from one side to the other.
They do that shit with X-Men and all that shit too. Like that shit. Motherfuckers somehow this happened, so now this never happened, and then this guy got killed, and he was the one who was gonna save the world. Now he dead. All that shit.
Yeah, there's so much.
I love that shit.
There's so much shit you could like just think about, and it's like, whoa.
I do love that kind of shit.
I want a time travel.
There's a new movie out. It came out 2022 with Ryan Reynolds on Netflix.
Oh, is it the NPC one?
The Adam Project.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah, he pretty much goes back in time and finds his younger self.
Okay.
And then they team up to go like save the future and shit.
Oh, so that was his younger self? Because I saw the commercial.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds is doing hella shit right now.
Hella shit.
Yeah, he just had a movie. I watched it on the cruise. It's like an NPC movie where it's like explore, like he's in a video game and he's an NPC that came to life that has like his thought or whatever.
Yeah, Free Guy.
Yeah, Free Guy. And Deadpool 3 is fucking getting worked on.
Absolutely.
This one just now, I didn't even know about this one.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is on his shit.
Yeah, it's funny because he came from Van Wilder, which was like, okay, that's a funny movie, but what do you got? And that was it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Van Wilder. I don't even know if you were born when that came out, but he was like young, and that was his shit. It was like a little comedy. It was a National Lampoon's movie. Yeah, it's a lot of. Hey man, if we're gonna do some movie shit, I watched something on the cruise that my mom told me to watch, and it was some old school, like old people shit. None of you youngsters gonna give a fuck, but it was a movie about Tammy Faye Baker and Jim Baker, and that shit. I didn't know much about them besides those are the motherfuckers that come on the TV at 2 a.m. that are just preaching the word of the Lord, and you kind of like, And right. I heard some rumors about how Jim Baker was getting down and ripping people off, but it was like a true story about Tammy Faye and how she was faring during all the events. It was a good movie, through the eyes of Tammy Faye. I know nobody cares. Maybe a couple people do. A good movie. What else we watch on the cruise ship? Me and you watched The New Mutants.
The New Mutants.
That left me behind because when that came out, I was like, bro, I don't even look good. And then I watched it and was like, Oh, that was actually kind of good.
Yeah, it was actually kind of dope. I like that.
And I don't know why I never watched it or wanted to.
Well, here we can go into a deeper conversation since you watched Doctor Strange yesterday.
Yeah.
How did you like it after a month?
5 out of 10. 5 out of 10.
Why?
It was entertaining in the graphics and the CGI, and the story was kind of bland. I felt like, you know what? Let me keep it a buck. Doctor Strange really is not my favorite character.
No.
He's kind of boring, and I don't like him.
Yeah.
The only reason I put up with him in Spider-Man is because Spider-Man was in it, and he was better as a.
He's better as a side character than giving him his actual movie.
Straight up. So
Yeah.
if I'm being 100%, like, it's just the whole multiverse shit to me is starting to get a little bit extra. It was dope to see Jim as Mr. Fantastic. Because I'm a big Office fan, so seeing John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic was like, that's dope.
Well, you know that's a thing though now, right? Like,
He's really gonna be him.
yeah, because
Is Emily Blunt gonna be Mrs. Invisible?
I don't know.
Because that's his real life wife.
I don't know about that one, but I do know. Here's something interesting. The dude who played Captain America,
He wants to go back to Human Torch.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't
bro, stop it.
stop it.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Just go away already.
No, I don't even know why he left in the first place.
I mean, I
That
don't
shit-
know. Maybe
that
they
shit
wrote
was-
him off.
Yeah, but it was more or less like I seen that. I was like, oh, that could kind of be dope. It's just the fact that you already were a character in this little universe.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where
I don't really want to see you being somebody else now.
Yeah, it's like if you're
bad.
finna come back, be Captain America, bro.
Yeah, it's like it's like Scarlett Johansson coming back as Mrs. Invisible. You know what I mean? It's kind of like no. You already went through you had your own standalone 3 or 4 standalone movies plus the Avengers. You're not finna come
She
back.
did not have
as-
those standalone movies.
I'm talking about him.
Oh.
You're not finna do that to us.
Oh yeah,
You're not
yeah,
finna
no,
be
no.
in 6 big Marvel movies and then come back as one of the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
You had your shot, and your Fantastic Four movie flopped. It's over.
Yeah, it did flop.
Write it off, Johnny.
What's it called? How did you like Scarlet Witch in Doctor Strange?
I'm done. If she's dead, I'm not mad. I'm done with Scarlet Witch.
Yeah,
Be done with this shit.
I like that. I like that little whole villain shit. Like it was kind of dope seeing a.
The different play on it, yeah. But she was already kind of a villain when they fucking.
Well, yeah, when she got introduced, she was a villain, and she turned good.
Right.
But I also liked the opening scene where Doctor Strange went to her in like the little
Yeah,
forest
she
and
had
shit.
like the little orchard, and then she was like,
Yeah.
"All right, let me show you what it really do."
Yeah, well, and then she was all I forgot what it was, but
She said, "If I have to come back, it ain't gonna be as what's her name.
yeah, some shit.
I'm gonna come back as Scarlet Witch."
Yeah, and then the part that got me was when she said old girl name, and then Doctor Strange paused, and she was like, "Oh, you."
Oh,
didn't
I
say-"
never said her name.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
sitting there like, that
yeah,
shit
yeah.
was clear. I was
Yeah,
like,
she was
what?
plotting.
Yeah, I was like, that was kind of wet. Like, I liked her as a villain, bro. That shit was clean to me.
I'll be honest, dude. The whole MCU with the Disney Plus shit is starting to bother me a little bit because I
Is it?
can't keep up with these TV shows, and I don't got the time. And then I have to know that because going into this movie,
Yeah, I didn't watch WandaVision.
okay, so if you watched WandaVision, the only thing that kept me up was that I watched WandaVision last episode because everybody was like, "Well, if you watch the last episode, you'll get it." So I watched it, but understanding
do
that,
that.
going into the movie, you would have had a little bit more basis of why she's such a she's going off.
Well, I figured it out why. Like, the vision in WandaVision wasn't real or some shit. Like,
I don't know. I'm
some
not gonna
shit. It was
spoil
it
for
was
nobody,
going.
but
It was doing a lot. I did like how they Captain Carter though. Like that shit was.
yeah, that was clean.
Yeah,
They
I like.
took that from the animated movie, the What If, and
I
then
like that.
to see Michael Patrick Scott. Shit, I forgot the name.
Who?
Professor X.
Oh,
He's an old motherfucker. Back from the 80s, he looked exactly the same. He was Captain Picard or somebody on the fucking Star Trek. And nowadays, he's still out here as Professor X. Mm-hmm. Like, he's looked old for 40 years.
yeah, I like that shit though. I like how he's still.
I don't understand how Captain Marvel is the roommate or the best friend now. I was telling you that last night.
I don't. What is there not to understand though?
You saying it's a multiverse. So in that universe, her friend turned into her. I'm just saying, like, we have movies already. Why are we changing it up?
It's not even that we're changing it up. It's more or less like that's what if was for, to show you like how shit would be different if one thing just like got flipped.
So let me tell you this. If I'm a person who don't watch Disney Plus or don't watch cartoons, I got to know all that shit somehow. Or I just turn on this movie and I'm like, wait, why is Miss Marvel black? And why is, you see what I'm saying? Why is...
No, I mean, you should get, I mean, unless you just watch specifically that part, it's a multiverse movie. Understand that you're gonna see.
I don't know if everybody who's watching the movie is gonna be like, oh yeah, the multiverse. I forgot. I need to know that. Like, you see what I'm saying?
It's they was talk. It's a core point in the movie though. Is what I'm saying. Like that's what the whole movie's about. Like getting this America Chavez back to her verse and shit.
Here's 2 points. Y'all want to keep continuity and y'all want to keep things rolling with the movies you're making because you're making a lot of money. I get it. On the other hand, you also just need to let shit die and let live.
Yeah.
If Miss Marvel or whoever the fuck ain't talking about doing it no more, let it go. Kill her.
I don't think it's that she was not talking about doing it. I think it's just that's how they wanted to portray it, because they had Captain Carter, you feel me? Who was supposed to be Captain America.
Yeah.
What's his name? Fantastic Four.
You talking about the Illuminati?
Yeah, the Illuminati.
Yeah. I get it. I know it's a multiverse movie, but if I'm going into the movie watching this movie, knowing who Captain America is, knowing who Fantastic Four is, all this shit, and then I see Miss Marvel is now a black woman. It's not old girl from the movies that we've already watched, and just all this other shit. I'm sitting here confused. That's all I'm saying. So you have to go and you have to Google the fucking movie you're watching. You see my point? Like, if you're just the average motherfucker watching a movie, right, not us who we like Marvel nerds, then you kind of going, what?
Yeah.
You don't see my point?
No, I get that part, because when I took what's her name to see, she was sitting there like, I didn't even watch WandaVision. I was still kind of confused, but I kind of like put some shit together, but them, they're like,
Nah, you're not finna tie me down to this TV show and all this shit just for me to understand these movies. Like, y'all got to do better.
Yeah, no, that's something they do have to do better. Because I mean, they explained it okay, like what happened to Vision and what like was really went down, but it wasn't enough for me to be like,
right, yeah. So that's my point.
Yeah, I had to put 2 and 2 together. But yeah, I do get you saying, like, some people who just like go with their boyfriends and watch Marvel movies and not.
Yeah, she's sitting there confused as fuck.
Right. Yeah.
What? Wait, the last time I seen Miss Marvel, she was the little white girl, and now she's not.
Shit.
Yeah. Last thing on my list, and you could get to what you want, but I'd like to end here on my side. OfferUp.
OfferUp.
You deal with OfferUp?
I do.
John, you deal with OfferUp?
I was on OfferUp yesterday at work.
Can we agree that OfferUp is like the swap meet of the internet?
No.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
Because you don't do the social media thing, but Facebook Marketplace, that's where it's at.
Okay. But wait.
I've heard that a lot of times. I'm going to have to go look on there.
He did. He showed me a couple, like a 330 Ci E46 that I was looking for, and he found it for me on Facebook Marketplace. I was like, damn.
All right.
But you going too far. You giving Facebook too many flowers. I don't care about Facebook.
Okay. OfferUp.
OfferUp is the swap meet. So I'm not talking about like a used car dealership of the internet. I'm talking about the swap meet, the bottom of the barrel, the shittiest place for asking for a price on the internet.
Yeah, OfferUp kind of sucks.
You know they bought Letgo too?
Yes, because it says OfferUp and then a little ribbon below it says Letgo.
Yeah, I did see that.
Only in the United States, I think.
I hate OfferUp, but I also use it.
Yeah, I'll never stop using it.
I can't stand the motherfuckers that use it.
What about Craigslist?
I haven't logged into Craigslist in years.
Yeah, I feel like Craigslist is outdated.
Yeah, it still looks like a fucking 1992 website.
Yeah. It still look like how it was when I was fucking 10 trying to buy a TV.
Right. So, but here's the problem I have with OfferUp. I put up a car and say I would like this much. People will hit you up and say, I will give you half of what you're asking. and not look at market value. I have people who try to talk me down. Oh, you want $9,000 for that E90? Yes, because it has this many miles, and it is this, and it is that, and market value states that it is this. If you look around, you ain't gonna find one for less than
whatever.
$9,000. So I'm asking 8.5, or I'm asking 8. Oh, I'll give you 4. What? You know what I mean? And then what's your reasoning for giving me 4? Oh, well, have you done the this, the that, the this, the that, and then try to fool me out of thinking that my car is like somehow inferior. So I just hate people on there for the simple fact of like, or I'm trying to sell another car. Dude say, can you bring it to Richmond? My dude, I am not a traveling salesman. This ain't the Wild Wild West. I don't roll into town, you know what I'm saying, and unpack my goods in the trunk and say, who wants to get it? That's not what I'm doing. Like, gas is very expensive. My time is expensive. If you're not finna pay me what I usually make at work for coming out to Richmond and sitting around on my biscuit to have you look at this motherfucker or whatever the fuck,
and
or
tell
possibly
me I'll let you
me,
know.
Yeah, exactly. Come out there. Oh, well, I got this for you. I fucking hate the people on OfferUp. Don't let you put a pair of kicks on OfferUp. Because if you put a pair of kicks on and say, I want $100, motherfuckers ain't gonna say, oh, that's a good deal, I'll get his cat $100. They're gonna say, I will give you 75. If 50. You say I will sell them for 75, they say I'll give it to you for 50.
Yeah, they always trying to.
If you put them up for 20, they want to give you 5. It's a constant bring you down off the price you want. On OfferUp.
What is the percentage that people are mostly willing to let go of their goods? Like 85% of your money?
I guess so. Yeah.
Like if you post something for $100 and someone gives you, I give you 85.
Yeah, that's in a best case scenario.
Yeah, that's not that. Okay, see, I've figured out a trick. What you do is you have a price in your head, but then you just exceed that motherfucker by hella money so that when they hit you, then they'll start talking you down to the price that you already had in your head.
Yeah.
That's how you got to do it nowadays.
That is true.
You always shoot big.
See, that's my problem is I'm such a straight shooter. I'm saying, hey, man, this is what I want for it. And I still get these assholes that are trying to give me half of that. So I'm like, I feel weird about putting up a car that's worth $8,000 at 12 so that I can get my 8. Like,
but that's what'll happen. You put it at 12, someone will be like, I'll give you 7.5. Like, oh, perfect.
Right. And then I feel like also sometimes people won't offer you shit because it's like, damn, he wants way too much.
Right. You gotta find like the nice little middle ground. Yep. So like, it's a lot of money. Maybe I could talk him down a little bit.
Yeah, people on OfferUp are ill. Like there's one cat. I'm not gonna sit here and spit his little fucking company. I say company in quotations because it ain't no fucking company.
It's an IG page.
Yeah, right, exactly. But every time I put a pair of my Jordans up there, I put a pair of some brand new. Like, so I had the Royalty 4s, never wore them. Right. Put them up on OfferUp. I had them up for $200 because that's what I paid for them.
Right, and they're dead stock.
They're dead stock. So if you look them up on any other reseller's website, they're going for $350, $400, right? Whatever the fuck. So, bruh hits me up and goes, "Would you take $150?" I was like, "No, I'll take $200 because that's what I'm asking."
It's like suck. I hate motherfuckers. That's why I can't.
Well, hold up, it gets better, my dude. It gets way better. I'm curious. Because he has a little logo. It's like, oh, yeah, I sell kicks. I'm like, okay, well, let me see what you're doing. He has a pair of Royalty 4s used that he's selling for $250. He wants to give me $150 for my brand new pair. Bro, I'll beat your ass. Like, sometimes I want to say yes so I can meet you and slap the piss out of you and say, give me everything in your pocket for wasting my fucking time. You punk motherfucker. Like, that's what really killed me, and I blocked the motherfucker. I said, bro, and every time I post a pair of shoes, the same motherfucker will get at me. Hey, I'll give you, and he'll give me $50 to $60 to even $100 less than what I'm asking. I'm like, bro, how many times do I have to deal with this same motherfucker?
Yeah, resellers think we're dumb because they're like,
yeah,
I don't know. Some resellers just think that they're finna cop a pair for low and sell it for high, and we're not finna see or some shit.
Bro, I need you to get a job.
Yeah, like I see it. Right? Like,
you're not finna hustle me. I just need you to get a job.
Hey, that is crazy. Motherfuckers do make livings off like trendy shit at the time. Like,
yeah, well, Prestige and like there's a a shoe store in Alameda, Prestige. There's also one, Kixify. No, not Kixify. Fucking in Fremont by the mall. There's a shoe boutique there.
Yeah.
I forgot the name.
Soul Supremacy.
Soul Supremacy.
Fuck.
They
Soul
have made a
Supremacy.
living, but that's because they do it the correct way.
It's about volume.
It is for sure about volume. Some of
Yeah.
these cats that just find a couple pairs of kicks on fucking OfferUp and try to resell them and clean them with some soap and water, and try to sell them for high prices. You're like, bro, get the fuck out of here with this shit.
You make $50 over a weekend. You're like, yeah, okay.
Right? Yeah. How you know? Like, go mow some lawns, motherfucker.
Well, I seen not to put no names out there, but you know who in the family be reselling this shit. When
Yeah.
I had those fragments, he was literally like, I forgot how much I sold him to it for, but over a band, and he was all like, "Oh yeah, I'm finna buy these off you and go sell it to other bro and make $50 profit." I was like,
That's cool if that's worth your time.
But it, like-
see, I can go to work and do that in an hour. So
but
it's
I just
like,
look at
I'm-
it. I
what am
just look at
doing?
it like you pulled out 1,300 to give to me to go get back and get
$1,350.
to get 1,350.
And if the deal goes bad, then you just sitting on a $1,300 loss.
Yeah, that's where I never like. I feel like I don't know. I mean, yeah, you're still making profit, but like I don't know. Like there's just something in there that just doesn't seem right. Like
So let's say you make $50 off that flip per day, but you also had to travel 27 miles
Right.
to come get the shoes. You got to travel 27 miles back. This is before gas prices were really high. So let's just go on ahead and say that you lost $15 to $20 out of that profit in your gas.
Right.
Now you're making $30. You would have to do that 10 times over a day. And me and you both know there ain't enough time in a day to do that 10 times to make $300 on your off day. So at some point you got to go, yeah, this ain't really worth it. You know? But then there's the cat that, you know, he's got the plug. He knows somebody who can get you a pair. All he wants is his extra 40. He goes to the mall. He knows the sizes of all the people. He just, you know, extra. I'll give you $40 extra over retail if you can just get them for me. He's got a trunk full of shoes, 40, 80, 120. You see what I'm saying? Like in a day, you done made $300 just handing shit hand to hand.
Yeah.
Then yeah, that's perfect. You know what I mean? But I just don't know about traveling shoe salesman.
Yeah, also reselling can take a lot of trust, kind of, because what you just said, like, imagine half those motherfuckers flake on you.
Yeah, and people are flaky as fuck.
And you spent yo money.
13.
Yeah, you spent yo money to get this shit, and now you have the motherfuckers flaking on you. Like, that's why I feel like I could never even do that, because just I know how I am. I'll fuck around and flake.
Yeah.
I'll fuck around and flake, so I can only imagine the next motherfucker.
Yep.
So that's why I couldn't do it. It's like the trust, like, yeah, kudos to the motherfuckers who have trust like that, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
You're going to have to send me the money before I get the motherfuckers.
Yeah. Send
my
PayPal
shit.
it to me.
Yeah.
And then I'll show up.
Yeah,
I'll pull
because
up.
that type of shit, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, there's no way. But again, I mean, hey, if it works for you, it works for you, and I ain't knocking nobody's hustle.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But just the way I see it, when I got a couple pairs of kicks where I'm like, yo, I just bought these. I don't wear these. I'm gonna get rid of these. And it takes me 2 fucking months because I can't find somebody who wants to just buy them for the retail price. You know, and I have to turn people down because I'm like, yo, just give me retail. They're brand new. I've never worn them. Never even tried them on. Forgot I had them in my closet.
I can't
You know what I'm saying?
shoes.
Huh?
What'd you say, John?
I can't do the shoes.
What you mean?
Like I can't.
John's a
resell the
crock
shoes.
person.
Nah, I just.
No, he ain't. Because every
I'll
time
buy
I come
stuff.
over here, he got a fresh ass pair of J's. But see, I don't even want to hear from you, bro, because you don't even enjoy the struggle or go through it. Your girl just gets you J's.
Yeah, she do.
Yeah, you hella spoiled. Get up out of here, man.
Bro,
Turn
I
that
buy
mic off.
Vans and shit. And she's
Huh?
like, oh, here's a pair of Jordans. I'm like,
Yeah. Just spoiled ass, man. Stop flossing on us.
No
You
cap.
flexing
But
and
listen,
shit.
I will go buy.
I ain't wear
stuff that
Jordans.
I
I don't wear
resell at a
Jordans
high
unless my
profit.
girl buys them for me, and I don't even know what they are half the time. She just pulls up with them. Like, ain't that a bitch? Did you just flex on us, cuz?
Nah. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, I don't do the shoes. Like, if I'm going to go buy something to resell, it's going to be good margin.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I bought the
Oh,
dirt
yeah.
bike,
yeah,
like $500.
right. Make it worth your while.
I sold that thing for 23.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, there is
Those are the
definitely some.
profits I need. I can't make $50 on a pair of shoes. Like,
Nah.
Yeah, nah, it's rough. And that's kind of what pisses me off because I'm sitting here going, yeah, I just want to put these on OfferUp and get rid of them for something. Somebody's going to be like, damn, he still has them for retail. He ain't even marked them up. I'm going to go buy those. But no, you still trying to get me to go like $100 lower. Like,
do you know
what I spent on these, bro?
Do you know that there's people that want to sell stuff but refuse to deal with the internet because of the low ballers?
I bet.
Like, I don't have time to be checking my phone every 5 minutes
Yeah.
to see a low ball offer. At this point, I just want to take it off the internet and keep it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like your shoes.
No,
I'll give you 100. I'll give you 120. Like, bro, I'd rather keep them.
I'd be replying that all the time. I'm like, bro, I'll just give these to my nephew. You got me all the way fucked up.
Yes.
Like, I will give these brand new ass fucking J's to my nephew.
The low ballers fuck
instead of letting you have them for 100 because you got me fucked up. It'll mean more to him than it will to you. You know what I'm saying?
The worst response that you can give me is I post it for 200 and you say, what's the lowest you can go?
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, bruh. And people can't even say what's the lowest you will take. Now it's like they've shortened that as if it's some type of figure of speech. What's the lowest? Like, hold on. What's the lowest what? You know what I mean? Like, at least give me the whole sentence if you're going to disrespect me.
What's the lowest? What's the lowest price
What's
I
the
got
lowest?
asked? What's the lowest price I'll go?
Right.
Sea levels or what? Like,
Yeah.
What's the lowest that the ocean rises to? Nah, bro, like, stop. If you're going to disrespect me, give me the whole sentence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't just abbreviate the disrespect. Abbreviation of disrespect is more disrespect.
yeah, because now you're lowballing your sentences too.
Yeah. No shit. Punk ass. Hey, fuck OfferUp, man.
Yeah.
Fuck OfferUp.
If you really run OfferUp, like you have a page on OfferUp that you're dedicated to.
Yeah.
You know what I don't
Thumbs
like
down.
is that, like, when you search for something, now it's like plus shipping, and you find something, you're like, oh, I found it.
That's
and it's
the
like in Massachusetts. And
Gayest
you're like,
shit.
bruh.
No, we're not gay. Yeah. We're not gonna say that. But that's the weakest shit like ever. Like I hate when I see a shipping option. Like I went to OfferUp to get some shit locally. I'm not trying to get some from some motherfucking Virginia.
You have to filter it out now.
Yeah, you have to filter it out. Like if I wanted something from the internet, I go online to an actual website.
I tell you, I don't trust 9 out of 10 people on OfferUp. And I for sure ain't finna give you the money before you send it to me on OfferUp.
I'm finna give you the
Tripping.
money. You
Most
so
people are
crazy.
selling stuff out of state for the same price you can buy it for.
I know. It's ill.
Plus shipping.
Fuck OfferUp, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what the shipping option was crazy.
eBay is definitely my friend.
eBay. That was crazy statement.
Speaking on that, do you know StockX is getting a lot of backlash for selling like
Fakes and
the
shit.
fakes?
Fuck StockX.
But
Hey,
you know,
I put my partner
eBay-
D on something.
eBay has the verify. Like eBay goes through
Yep.
some.
Yep.
Yeah, you know.
I just put my partner D on because he really, I mean, he fucks with kicks, but it's more or less like just the shit he really likes, right? So, he bought a pair of the infrareds and was like, "Yo, should I go through StockX? I hear this bullshit." And I'm like, "Yeah, StockX is kind of falling off. Go to GOAT." And he got them through GOAT, and he was like, "Bro, I found them on GOAT for cheaper than they had them on StockX." I'm like, "Yeah, because StockX is really ripping people off. They putting their taxes and their extras on top." eBay the same.
StockX be fucking. Oh my god.
Fuck StockX, bro.
But,
Like, it was a good company for like a year or two, and then they just started fucking people.
But I remember I seen some shit on StockX that when you go look at the shit, you get your shoe and shit. It's like review purchase.
Yeah.
All the taxes are not even there yet.
I know.
There's one more page of taxes.
Right.
Bro,
Yeah.
you fuck. Like, oh my god.
I saw a hilarious fucking YouTube video where a dude was verifying for StockX, and he just pick up like a bag of chips out of the fucking box and go, verified. And pick up like whatever, like they just had like, it was like supposed to be some Air Maxes, and he picked up like a Reebok and went, verified, those are real. And then he goes, "Hey, I'm going on my break," and then puts on his fucking glasses and grabs his cane and starts walking away like he's blind. I was like, y'all ain't shit. But it is very true. Like,
Yeah.
StockX has become...
eBay has the verified check mark now.
Yeah.
On any sale that's real, it's been authenticated, they have a blue check mark.
But here's the problem with even authentication. Now the people who fake shoes up in China, they will send you the StockX chip and the hang tag on the fake shoe.
They will.
Like, they even faked the fucking StockX chip. So now you people, I love that shit. Even on Macari, they're like verified, and you'd be like, bro, verified by who? The cat who made them?
Yeah, no,
You know what I mean?
the,
Like,
the
it's-
StockX tag is actually crazy.
Yeah, seeing the StockX tag on your shoe might be the kiss of death.
Yeah,
At
no,
this point.
especially because when like basically both the shits are fake, even
Right.
the real one and the fake.
If it came from StockX, they could have just verified some fakes and went, yeah, it's good enough. So yeah, fuck StockX, fuck OfferUp. I feel like I'm doing a lot of hating today, so it might be time to get up out of
Yeah,
here.
I'm about to say it's probably just we haven't been here for a while. We didn't really bullshit today.
We didn't start with bullshit. This episode is the return. 'Cause
Yeah,
we done been gone for a
it's
month.
sloppy.
It's sloppy, but we had to get back, talk to the people. Hey, we still here. I know my peoples in India are probably like, yo, what happened? You know what I mean? So we had to make sure our presence is still felt.
Yeah, it's still known out here.
We still here. Next week we're gonna get on our hip hop episode for the month of half of May and June,
Yeah,
and do our weekly. And we also gonna have to talk about trying to get John on the cast, bro. Like I feel like he
you
has.
like that 1 week?
I feel like John has so much more like.
Got so much to say, John.
Nah, but intellectually, so like we be sitting here talking a gang of shit, but
Yeah.
intellectually he makes some good points. So I kind of feel like I was talking to Mom, and she was like, "Why can't you get John in there too?" And I was like, "I don't know," because John is like, "Yeah, you might have to sit in the middle, G. You have to sit on the table or something." But we're gonna try to switch shit up, try to make some things happen. I feel like we getting stronger as we go. So
Yeah.
we let this be a little sloppy if it's gonna have to be, but.
And I'm about to say also it's early as fuck, and I was out partying last night. So.
Right, yeah, that's gonna be a thing from now on. So
Yeah, it's gonna be a thing. I'm 18 now.
yeah, we record on Saturday morning.
Stay
So
out past 11.
yeah, get your ass home.
Or you can't even buy cigarettes no more.
That's weak.
Yeah, it's crazy. I told you
Even if
this fool was
didn't smoke,
talking.
Like you couldn't even be with your partners. I'm like, hey, bro, grab me a packet. Like, nope, you're not even 21.
Yeah, I can't even send them to the store.
Yeah.
It sucks.
You know, if I worked at a smoke shop though, I could sell it like legally.
I know it's so fucking dumb.
Doesn't make fucking sense.
Whatever.
Cause what's stopping the motherfucker from behind the counter putting the money for the shit and smoking it?
Bro, we used to shoulder tap for fucking Black and Mild.
Straight up. Hey, my dude.
75 cents.
Hey, my dude. You mind if and you catch one person who's cool? He'd look around, and be like, "Give me the money,"
Yeah.
and then he'll leave his shit on the floor.
Yeah, you walk outside.
Walk outside and be like, I'm gonna leave it right here by this garbage can. Back up. All right. It was like such a drug deal. And it was like, bro, all I wanted was a fucking beer. Or a black.
That shit was crazy. Getting raps
That was a good old time.
and getting raps in the beginning of high school sucked.
Yeah, I bet. Because people get pinched for that shit. You can do time.
Yeah, you can.
crazy.
Now you just get fined.
Well, who
It's
wants
like
to do that?
$1,000 though.
Well, who wants to do that for some little poo
Yeah, for
butts
some
that you
little
don't know?
motherfucker. Yeah, I was just about to say that.
You want to
I
pay a
think
$500 fine. Hey, bro, I just got fined for getting you a rap, bro. You want to give me a little... Nope.
I think it depends though.
You could have said no.
Who
When I
made
worked
you
at
say
the
yeah?
gas station? I had this like little kid, clearly like no facial hair,
Right.
looked like he was in 7th grade. Come up to the counter, like he went to grab the beer because I tell him what to grab.
Yeah.
This man went to grab the beer, but he had to like step onto the racks
Yikes.
in the cooler to grab the little 6-pack.
Damn.
And he walks up, and he like puts the beer on the counter. And I'm like, "Let me see your ID." He goes, he pulls out this little ID, hella slow, and he looks at me, and I'm like, "Bro, you're like 12.
Uh-huh.
Like I can see it in your face without your ID. I
Yeah.
just have to ask, right?" And I go, "I can't sell this." And he goes, "Thank you," and then walks out. And I turn around, and it's a fucking Alameda County sheriff in the window, like, bro, y'all couldn't got someone who looks at least close to 21.
Right.
Damn.
I was trying to get you.
They're so bad at it.
Yeah,
I feel like
well,
if you do get caught, you're a sucker.
just use some basic intelligence, you'll be fine.
Okay, here's some crazy shit though that just happened to me literally yesterday. So, me and Majay, we went to the smoke shop to go get some wraps and shit, but it was a different smoke shop. But I've been here before with like Emily and shit, but I don't go there like that. So we went there yesterday because it was the closest one, and we asked him, "Hey, you got this?" He was like, "Nah." Because it was a new dude, like the old dude I used to deal with when I went in there, he wasn't in there yet. And he was like, nah, he kept on denying. And I was like, bruh, I just came in here like a couple months ago and I bought this shit. Like, y'all just stopped selling them. And he was like, nah, like, we don't have them no more. And then bruh came in and he was like, oh, what's the word? And I was all like, what you mean? He was like, what's the word? What's the code? I was like, VIP. He was like, there you go. And he was like, here, now we can sell them to you. I was like,
Wow.
what the fuck?
Don't say where that is.
Well, obviously
And,
not. I was in like Reno,
There you go.
but yeah.
Sometimes you don't want to tell us shit like that.
I mean, it doesn't.
Not a
it's-
police.
Yeah,
shit
like, I know where to buy Newports at, right?
Yeah, I was out the way, but
They're
it was
banned,
still the
but,
fact
yeah.
that
Yeah.
y'all seen Jules got banned.
Who?
Jules,
Yeah.
just straight up banned from the U.S.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I don't really care, but
Good.
I was just sitting there.
Somebody's making too much money. It's always about money. If it wasn't about money, they'd be like, oh, it's fine. They wasn't paying their
Somebody
tax.
wasn't paying them, yeah.
Yeah, they wasn't paying their extra tax. Cigarette companies were like, yo, you can cut in on our shit, then you have to pay us a little extra. And they were like, no, we ain't.
No,
And the cigarette company's like,
making too much money over
okay.
here.
People
We'll
like
see.
cigarette companies like Philip Morris,
Yeah,
but they own craft.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, you're still supporting the cigarette companies
Period,
by
straight
buying
up.
craft products.
Yeah, you bought some mac,
Like
and,
mac and
cheese.
cheese?
It's all good.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We got you. All right, well, I got a haircut to get to, so let's get up out of here. Go on
yeah,
ahead
you
and
do.
sign off, my guy.
All right, it's been a while, but this was the return, and just for that, for our return, we want to thank you sincerely for
Fucking with us.
yes, sir.
And we'll see you next week.
Next week,
Peace.
probably with like two, the music one and the new one. Yeah, I didn't have to say that.
Oh, shit. I guess we'll see y'all next week.
We'll see y'all next
Peace.
week, bro.